Yo, what's going on, guys? GP here, and we got that face cam going back. And I actually am recording this video right after I'm recording the update video you probably saw yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this video, but I wanted to talk about a funny incident that happened when I was on my beach trip that I mentioned in my update video. So, I'm going to kind of cut calm this because I want to actually focus on the gameplay a little more than I did in my update video. And that video was kind of all over the place, so I don't really want to do that. Again, for this video, I'm saying a lot, but, oh boy, but I'm going to focus a little more on the gameplay, so it's going to be cut calm, so I can kind of talk whenever there's not much action happening. So right now I'm kind of focused in, but I'm actually trying to talk at the same time. Alright guys, so the story I wanted to tell you was when we were on our beach trip, the second night we were there, I left on Tuesday and came back on this Saturday actually, it's Saturday right now. So basically what happened on this beach trip is the second night we were there, I think it was Wednesday night if I'm not mistaken, we went out to a restaurant called Hard Rock Cafe, and some of you may know what that is, some of you may not. It's basically a giant restaurant that's kind of not heavy metal but like rock themed and stuff, and it's got a really cool atmosphere, and like they always play music, some good old music and some like good rock songs, and they always have these like vintage items hanging up all over the wall, so it's pretty cool, and if you've ever been to one you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, so basically what happened is we went out to eat for a friend of mine's birthday, and he was turning 16 and he flew in from Dallas, the family friends I was talking about. So we were just kind of chilling there, and we didn't really feel like getting dressed up to go. Like, we were told to wear collared shirts and everything, and I really wasn't, like, too upset about it. I mean, I was gonna wear it and everything, but I was, like, really comfortable in the clothes I was wearing. And it was a pretty nice shirt, but, you know, he really didn't want to wear a collared shirt for whatever reason. I don't even know. It's kind of bullshit. I don't know why you'd complain about wearing a collared shirt or not, but he was complaining about it. So what I did is I put my collared shirt on, and then he eventually put his on after, like, bitching for 10 minutes for no reason. Ooh. Oh, there's an op there. Anyway, so he eventually put his on after bitching for a long time, and we went into the restaurant, and everything was pretty good, and we ate dinner and everything like that, and nothing else really happened until after we got done eating dinner. We paid the bills and we were walking back, and what happened was to kind of like I wanted to like back up my friend a little for the shirt thing, so it wasn't really like revenge or like payback or anything. It was kind of just me being an idiot. But basically what I did was we went to the parking garage because there is nowhere to park besides the parking garage. So we went to the parking garage, and on the way back to the parking garage I decided to take off my shirt, my collared shirt, and my undershirt, and just kind of walk with no shirt back to our car, just to kind of be like retarded yet like kind of say I'm not gonna wear this shirt. So I wanted to back up my friend a little, so I did that, and it was really funny because when we were walking back and a family started passing us, and they had two girls my age there, and they were pretty cute, I'm not gonna lie, but I was walking past them and they started staring at me, and then they started laughing at me, which I thought, like, I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. Like, I just didn't even take it no sweat, and I was kind of acting like nothing was wrong, and then like you could see the family staring at me, and it was just so funny. So we got back to the car and we're driving off, and it's about a 10-minute drive back to the beach house that we were staying at. It wasn't long at all, but we went along this open road with a lot of red lights. So basically what I did is at a red light we were stopped for a pretty decent amount of time. I got out of the car with my shirt in hand and no shirt on, and I basically took my shirt off. Oh, that could have been something. I took my shirt off, jumped out of the car, no shirt on, and started swinging my towel shirt around, kind of like how people do at like football games or whatever. They take their shirt off and start swinging it around, or like the towels or whatever. So I was shirtless out of the car on a highway at a red light, and I was just sitting there like hip thrusting and like waving my shirt around in the air, and it was so funny. Like, you should have seen the people's reactions in the cars behind us and such like that. It was like literally, I don't know. And then like everybody in the car is like yelling at me to get back in, and I was just like, whatever. And this is me getting annihilated. But it was a pretty funny experience. So another thing that happened in the event of that weekend, look at this fool just laying there. But another like thing that kind of happened that I thought was pretty funny was we went to this, like, not a circus, but kind of this performance by a couple like acrobatics and such like that. And basically what they did was they danced a lot, which I thought was like really pointless because the show would have been like half as long if they weren't dancing everywhere, and I thought it was really like boring. But the other half of it, they're like doing like typical circus acts. Like one guy was juggling, and the other people were on the like the bar that swings back and trapeze. That's what I was looking for. So two more people. Oh, that was sexy. So two more people were on the trapeze and such like that, and they were doing a whole bunch of cool acts. So on our way back from that, oh, that could have been like a quad collide if I just waited like half a second. But on the way back from that, we were just chilling in the lobby, and my parents and my friend's parents insisted on finding the pool in this hotel because the performance was held at a hotel, and they insisted on finding the pool. And my mom, previously being there, thought she was like the fucking map from Dora the Explorer and could just guide us wherever we wanted to the fucking pool. And of course she had no idea where she was going. So my parents and his parents basically walked all over the hotel for no reason, and me and my friend just decided to sit down by these escalators and just kind of chill. And so we were just walking up and down the escalators just like normal teenagers with nothing better to do. So we were walking up and down the escalators, and our parents finally showed up, and there was this, I had planned on walking up and down the hallways of the elevator and kind of doing what you see on the internet about like picking up girls in random situations and such like that. And I love those kind of videos because I think it's just so cool how people will go up and be like, hey, I'm trying to think of a video that I was watching, like nerd picks up girls, and it's this guy in like the really geeky glasses with a tape on the middle, and he's like got his jeans pulled up with the overalls. I just find that shit hilarious. How they just go out in the public and he still gets like girls' phone numbers and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think like, I don't know, if you have like self-confidence issues, go watch those videos. I don't know, I just find them really enjoyable and they're really funny to watch. So I kind of wanted to make one of those videos at the time, but I didn't really have anything to record with, and I didn't have a friend with me because my other friend was, the friend that was with me there was just kind of like sitting on a bench listening to music. So basically what I was going to do is I was going to walk through the hallways until I found a girl my age, and I was going to walk up, trip in front of her, and then get up and go, oh, I scraped my knee falling for you. And I thought that was going to be like fucking hilarious, just for me. And then, I don't know, I thought that was just going to be like, I was just going to get in right there, just that one line, it was just going to be done. No, not really, but I just thought that would have been pretty funny to see and kind of experience just to get the feel for it, because it's like, I'm not really embarrassed to do things in public because why the fuck should I care what other people think? It's society. But some things are a bit extreme. Oh, there's so much opportunity. I choked so much. But I just thought it would have been a fun thing to do. So basically, the one opportunity I had, it was too late, and they were like walking through a door, or the girl was walking through a door, so I couldn't really do it in front of a door, and she was with like her entire family, so it would have been super awkward, but I was going to do it anyway. So my parents finally come back, and we're walking, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just do it anyway. And so walking right in front of the girl and her family, I just decide to completely wipe out and make like the most fake trip I possibly can, and make it so noticeable that anybody in the vicinity would have had to have seen it. And so I trip myself and I kind of like spin around a bit, but it wasn't like overly exaggerated. So I did get her attention, and she laughed at me, and I kind of like looked over at her, and she was like, you're okay, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And it was pretty funny, and it didn't really work out the way I like expected it to. Like I couldn't like say anything, but it was extremely hilarious. Oh, there was so much opportunity right there, but it was so funny. and like my whole entire family was like making fun of me, like, you're such a klutz, that was so fake. And we get into the elevator where we were going, and I was like, yeah, that was fake, of course that was fake. And they all start laughing with me and stuff like that, and it was just pretty funny to see what basically happened there. I keep on looking over at my recording to make sure I'm still rolling and stuff like that. But overall, that was a pretty funny experience. So one night I walked shirtless back to a car with my friends. He was also shirtless, and then I got out of the car and started hip thrusting and waving a shirt around like a idiot. And then the next night I tripped myself to get a girl's attention, which is really stupid, and you really shouldn't do that unless it was for comedy reasons, which I was kind of doing it for that. I wish I would have got it on video so I could show you guys, but yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed that kind of short story, and I actually got into a groundward game, which is a miracle in and of itself. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you don't make too much fun of me for those stories. Sorry if it's a bit dark. The only light I have is like this crappy light above me. But anyway, guys, I've said bye like 5 times now, but this is for real. It's been GP, and I will see you guys later. Peace.